Just what a flower, just what a flower, just what a flower can do. Do. Know what a flower can do.
My name is Poppy Blossom.
And my name is Posy Blossom.
And we're the Blossom Sisters. Do you notice anything different about the Blossom Shop today? You're right, you are very observant. Fall has finally arrived and Halloween is on the way. So Posy and I have begun redecorating the Blossom Shop for the occasion.
Yes, and tonight, Poppy and I are having a special Halloween party right here at the Blossom Shop. We're so happy you could stop by early to help us with the preparations.
Yes, Halloween is one of our favorite holidays because of all the colorful decorations, costumes, and of course, candy. What are some of your favorite things about Halloween?
Well then, we're definitely going to have so much fun together today.
Yes, the first thing we need to do to finish preparing for our Halloween party is to, of course, finish putting up all of our Halloween decorations.
That's right, you can't have a Halloween party without some spooky decor. Poppy and I have already gotten a head start, as you can see, but we still have to finish putting up some decorations to turn the Blossom Shop into the Haunted Blossom Shop. Ooh! Will you help us finish putting up our decorations? Great! Let's begin! The decorating is coming along so well. Thank you for all your help. Now let's put together a special Halloween bouquet. There are lots of different arrangements we can make with all of these flowers. We could put these together, or maybe these together like that. But I'm thinking, how about we put these two together like this? Wow, that looks absolutely blossom. But I'm thinking this bouquet could use a little more boo, don't you? Well, I'm going to need all of your help to say a special Halloween spell. Can you help me? Great. Let's say the spell together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Itty bitty ghost, where are you? feel yourself when I say boo. Wow! Thank you for sharing your Halloween magic with me to make this beautiful Halloween bouquet.
Now I think you can never have too many pumpkins on Halloween. And I think the Blossom Shop could use one more. So I've been working on making a new jack-o'-lantern friend. There are so many designs you can try and names you can give to them. This is the pumpkin I've been working on carving. Can you guess her name? Good guess. I named her Poppy Pumpkin. After myself, of course. She even has a flower crown, just like Posy and me. Now Poppy Pumpkin has such a glowing grin. How about we make her glow from within? Let's say a special Halloween spell together to make all of the jack-o'-lanterns in the Blossom Shop glow. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Little jack-o'-lantern, would you shine your light on our Blossom Halloween party this October night? Wow, look at these jack-o'-lanterns shine. They shine just as bright as you. Posy, I absolutely adore your bouquets. Thank you.
Well, Poppy Pumpkin makes the perfect addition to the Haunted Blossom Shop.
I think so too. We're so glad that we could put our finishing touches on our Halloween decorations together.
But Poppy, I still feel like we're missing something.
You know what, Posy? I think you're right. I think something usually goes right here. But what could it be?
You're right, our wreath. Let's say one last Halloween spell together to make our special Halloween wreath appear. On the count of 3.
1, 2, 3. Last but not least, a bright shining wreath is all that we need for a Blossom Halloween.
Now that we've really finished decorating, let's make some Halloween party snacks.
One of Posy and my favorite Halloween treats to make are Halloween Blossom Bites. They are super simple and super delicious.
That's right. To make this special Halloween treat, all you'll need are pretzels, chocolate candy melts, yellow, red, orange, and brown M&Ms, candy corn, and that's it.
Now that we have gathered all of our ingredients, it's time to preheat our ovens. For this recipe, we will need to preheat our ovens to 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
Now that our oven's heating up, let's begin putting together our Halloween Blossom Bites. Taking one pretzel at a time, place a chocolate candy melt in the center of the pretzel, like this. Then, place your pretzel onto the baking sheet. Do this with as many pretzels as you would like. Poppy and I will be doing enough to fill the entire baking sheet.
Perfect timing! That sound means the oven's ready. Let's head on over with our baking sheet and place it in the oven.
After putting on your oven mitts, let's put our tray in the oven, just like this. Then, let the chocolate and pretzels sit in the oven for 3 to 5 minutes, or until the chocolate has softened.
The chocolates are now melted. Now let's move on to the next step.
While the chocolate is still soft and warm, press an M&M into the center of the chocolate. Then, take some more M&Ms or candy corn and place them around the M&M in the center, like this.
Don't be afraid to think outside the flower pot when coming up with designs in order to make the most one-of-a-kind Halloween blossom bite arrangement. Wow! Look at all of these Halloween blossom bites. I think we should take a taste.
Great idea!
You are such a great chef. These turned out great.
Yes, we've gotten so much done together. We've decorated the blossom shop, made these delicious Halloween blossom bites, but something still doesn't feel quite ready for our Halloween party. But what could it be? You're right. It's Poppy and me. We haven't put on our Halloween costumes yet. This year, Poppy and I made our own Halloween costumes, and we're so excited for you to see them. Come on, we'll show you. Dun dun dun! We're the Super Blossom Sisters!
We even have special flower powers. I can make things grow.
And I can make things change color. We're almost ready for our Halloween party now. Thank you for all of your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Yes, before our party begins, there's just one final thing that we would like to do together. So, follow us.
Now it's time to really get into the Halloween spirit. And there's no better way than to tell some spooky Halloween stories.
Yes, Halloween is the time when stories truly come alive. And Posey and I are going to share with you one of our favorite Halloween stories. Are you ready?
Great. Let's begin.
Long, long ago, on a dark and spooky Halloween night, two girls were getting ready for the trick-or-treaters that would soon be stopping by. They went to their front door to wait for the trick-or-treaters to arrive. But when they got there, they noticed something wasn't quite right.
Something doesn't feel right. Oh no, are our decorations too spooky?
That's not it. It seems that something is missing. But what could it be?
It's our candy. But it's not missing. We just forgot to put it in. We're such silly Lily. The girls headed into the kitchen to fetch the candy. Their favorite part of Halloween was handing out candy to the trick-or-treaters. So they had bought lots of the best candies. But when they opened up their cupboard where the candy was stored, where did all our candy go? It truly is missing.
This is terrible. Something spooky is certainly going on. Without candy, they would have nothing to give the trick-or-treaters when they showed up at their door. Then the girls had an even more terrifying thought. If their candy went missing, where did it go? And more importantly, who took it?
Before the girls even had a moment to imagine what the monster that took their candy looked like, they noticed.
What's that?
It looks like it's our candy, and and it's making its way out the door.
It's a candy trail!
Whoever had taken their candy had left a candy trail behind them. That meant if they were to follow the trail, they would find their candy. But it also meant they would come face to face with whoever or whatever had taken their candy. It was a difficult decision, but it was one they would have to make.
They knew what they had to do. They would follow the candy trail, find their candy, and make this the most blossom Halloween their town had ever seen. Gripping each other tightly, the girls followed the candy up to the door, turned the handle, and stepped outside into the cold October air.
As they followed the trail, each leaf that crackled beneath their feet sent a shiver down their spines, and every howl of the wind made the girls jump. But no sound or sight was even close to being as spooky as the forest they were about to enter. Before they could decide whether or not they really should venture into the woods, the bushes began to rustle and move.
They were so frightened they couldn't even speak, but time was running out. Closing their eyes, the girls pushed back the leaves of the bushes and found a...
Ooh. Boo!
Ghost!
Girls!
Seeing that the little ghost was just as afraid of them as they were of it, the girls felt their fear vanish.
It's all right. You don't need to be afraid. We didn't mean to scare you. What's your name?
The ghost was not entirely convinced. After all, ghosts hear lots of scary stories about boys and girls, just like boys and girls hear lots of scary stories about ghosts. But after hearing the girl's sweet voice, the ghost felt a little less afraid.
Why, it's Mr. Beauregard III.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Beauregard III. Our Halloween candy has just gone missing, and we were just looking for it. But it seems we have already found it.
Found it here? Oh, that couldn't be. There's no candy anywhere around here. Okay, I admit, you're right. This is your candy. I am so sorry, and I promise never to do it again. It's just that I was so hungry. You see, candy is the only food that ghosts can eat, and when Halloween comes around, candy just flies off the shelves. Humans buy it all until there's nothing left, and us little ghosts are all but forgotten about.
Oh my goodness, we had no idea. They never say anything about that in ghost stories.
The girls thought about what to do. They needed Halloween candy for their trick-or-treaters, but they also couldn't let this little ghost go hungry on Halloween. Then they thought of just the thing to do.
Come with us! Though they did have to give what was left of the candy to the trick-or-treaters, there was something else they had made that they could give to Mr. Beauregard III.
What are those?
They're special Halloween candy blossoms.
Why, that's the most delicious looking thing I've ever seen.
Well, how would you know that if you didn't try one? How about you go ahead and try one for yourself?
I can have some?
Yes, of course. And we even invited some of your best monster friends to try them too, for a very special Halloween dinner.
Hello, Mr. Beauregard.
How do you do, Mr. Beauregard? Long time no see, Mr. Beauregard.
Why, this is the best Halloween ever!
Mr. Beauregard and his monster friends got straight to work devouring the Halloween treats the girls had given to them. After a night full of adventure, the girls waved goodbye to the last of the trick-or-treaters and promised their monster friends they would never go hungry on Halloween again.
has come to an end, the Halloween fun can continue on.
That's right. By visiting BlossomCompanyCT.com, you can learn how to make all of the Blossom Halloween activities we did together today.
Yes, make sure to share your completed activities with us to our mailbox by sending them to the link in the description. We can't wait to see what you create.
Oh, it sounds like our guests are beginning to arrive.
Yes, we better go get the door.
Thank you again for stopping by and for all your help today.
Yes, you have made this the most Blossom Halloween ever.
Have fun dressing up, trick-or-treating, and doing all of your favorite Halloween activities this year.
Yes, and we can't wait to see you in our next episode.
Until then, remember,